All right, what's up, guys? This is Boji he, your local Bay Area real estate expert, and welcome back to my channel. Another beautiful day for another beautiful home tour. So, right now I am in Southwest San Mateo at a new construction community called the Heights, developed by Pulte Group. This particular community is located by Highway 92 and 280, so it's very conveniently located in the peninsula. And if you know about this area has some of the most prestigious, old money, wealthy neighborhoods in the entire Bay Area, from West Menlo Park all the way up to Millbrook. And this particular place is located right off on 92, so it's pretty convenient. Right next to the Peninsula Golf and Country Club. And on the other side of the country club is the famous Hillsburg. You know, those homes are $20 million. But this community, what we're gonna do is we're gonna tour some townhomes. They also have single family and condos too. So the particular property that we're gonna tour today is model Plan C. Is this one? It's a 3 bedroom, 3 bath, 2 car garage, and 1,571 square foot. And these homes are slightly built differently compared to the traditional homes, because these homes have a rooftop deck. I don't know if you can see it from down here, but when you go upstairs, I'm going to show you in just a second. And some of the homes, you'll get really nice views over the bay. And the thing about the rooftop deck compared to the traditional roof is that, you know, they use different materials, and you can use it as a social and hangout place. And also, it's less susceptible to termite. And so there's some advantages. So we're going to go over some details about this property in a second. But first, let's take a look and go inside. All right, let's take a look at this house. Okay, walking in. So the stairs are right pointing at the door. I know in certain Asian culture, the feng shui of this is not ideal, but we're not talking about that in this video. We're just looking at what the actual bill is. So the first floor has a laundry room, and that's it. And this is the doorway to the garage. Now, having laundries on the first floor, there are pros and cons. Some people like it because it's on the first floor, so it's not getting noisy when people are using it. And if there's a leak, if the machine has leak, it does not cause any structural damage. But carrying laundries up and down all the time can be a challenge if you live in a multi-story townhomes. So here, coming up on the first floor, is the kitchen, living room. Open floor kitchen plan. And so the kitchen and the living room are well connected, making the area a lot bigger than it is visually. And okay, this is where you can mount a TV with recessed light on the ceiling. Let's take a look at the kitchen. These are quartz countertop and electric stove. And these are the white shaker cabinet. So it's pretty slick design. It works pretty well with other style of color. One thing I would say is that if I were the builder, you know, I would change the color of this countertop and I'll make the bottom cabinet color to be a little bit darker, so that the entire kitchen, it pops more. And these cabinets, you see, like, these are considered the overlay, full overlay. That means it's connected to the ceiling and there's no gap. So when there's no gap, you don't have to worry about dusting these spaces. And so that's the kitchen. So let's look at the So we have a bathroom here, a basic bathroom with a tub, and that's the bedroom. That's gonna be the first bedroom of the house. So the guest room basically. I would prefer I would prefer a walk-in shower over a tub. And they've got the windows here. That's kind of nice, you know, so that it doesn't look dark. But yeah, I would prefer a walk-in shower over a tub on this floor. That's what I would do. But what do you guys think? Comment down below. And going to the third floor or the second floor. Here we have another two bedrooms. One on the right side. This would be, looking at it, it's probably the master bedroom. So yeah, okay. This must be the closet. Yep. And then this is what the community looks like from the bedroom's window view. Okay. And then this is the master bedroom's kitchen. So we have a double vanity. And double vanities are becoming popular in the master suite. And that's the closet again. And this is the toilet. And we have a walk-in shower. Okay. Well, I kind of feel that these faucets are a little bit old. I mean, the design looks old. So, And then we have another bedroom here. This is a single bedroom. Huh. And then it also has a bathroom. This one has a tub and the windows. Yeah, this one I would definitely think having a tub would be great, because if you have a baby in the house or pet, yeah, you know, use the tub. But if you have elderly people, like why I say the downstairs bedrooms, bathrooms, I prefer tub is because let's say if you have a elderly parents visiting you and they're staying on the first floor and they need a shower, the guests using the guest bathroom, and yeah, having a tub will work if they're young, but if they're older, it might become a problem. So okay, so these communities, townhomes also have a rooftop space. So let's take a look at the rooftop. And walking up, so we are at the top floor of the house. So this is what it looks like walking down. Quite the steps. And let's go. Okay. So this is the rooftop area of the townhomes. Interesting. Okay. So you've got an AC here. And what kind of view do we have? Not much from this unit. I imagine if you have one of these units outside, you get some pretty good views. And these are townhomes, so your neighbor also has rooftop space too. So this wall will be separating you and your neighbor. And it's interesting. And on top of this is the solar panel. All new homes have solar panels, so this is where they put the panels on. And this is where the water, you've got a faucet here and the drain. I am not too crazy about this particular place. You know why? Because I would prefer a rooftop has its own separate storage, a large storage places to store these furnitures. Imagine like when it's raining, you definitely don't want these furnitures outside, and it's gonna get wet as water comes out from here. And but are you gonna carry all your furnitures downstairs? Right, that's too much work every year. So having a storage space on the rooftop would definitely be good, but unfortunately, these homes don't have. And also, there's a load limit. Um, you can't put 20 people on a rooftop. Of course, there's not enough space. But I checked with the builder. They say having 10 people on the rooftop is fine. So it's just for hanging out. And this faucet, you can connect to a water hose and clean the rooftop, because I would imagine there will be a lot of, sometimes you get like bird drops, and so this place needs to be constantly be maintained. Yeah, speaking of that. Yeah, but that's it for this particular home. Let's go back downstairs. What do you guys think? I'm not feeling too much for this home. Not feeling much of it. I think it's a pretty decent, nice townhomes. But overall, I think I've seen better. Really, I've seen better. So let's go back to the kitchen. Okay. Now Pulte offers some pretty good incentives for the buyers if you're using their lender. Their 7-1 ARM rate is 3.99%, so that's pretty good. And this property in particular, like I was saying, is Plan C, so it's selling for close to $1.9 million. So this particular one is 3 bedroom, 3 baths, 2-car tandem garage, 1,571 square foot. And that's about it for this particular home. Yeah, you can see the specific here. And this is a community. So like I said, you know, they're building a bunch of new townhomes and single family homes and condos. The single family homes are almost $3 million, like these ones. So yeah, if you guys are interested, want to come check it out, let me know. I can definitely set you up. And if you have any questions about buying new construction homes in general, I do have a video in my channel that explains to you how that works. You're welcome to check that out. And if you have any questions about real estate in general, feel free to reach out too. All right, that's it for this video. I'll see you on the next one.